newly uncovered remarks by a key RNC official pushing for some of the most extreme restrictions on abortion. Remarks found by CNN's K-File. Ed Martin is one of just 3 people that the party chose to lead its platform committee. And over the past 2 years, he has advocated for a national abortion ban, no exception for rape or incest.
If the conversation is, well, should there be a federal ban, and the consensus is that there shouldn't, I disagree. I disagree with the consensus. If you ban abortion in Louisiana, is a doctor who has an abortion breaking the law? Yes. Should he be punished? Yes. I think that seems obvious. What is the punishment? Not sure yet. Could be criminal, could be a jail sentence, I suppose. It's an absolute scientific fact that no abortion is ever performed to save the life of the mother. None. Zero. Zilch.
Let's just be crystal clear on that. That last comment is false. Abortion is provided in some cases as a life-saving measure for women. Out front now, Andrew Kaczynski, senior editor of CNN's K-File. So you went and dug through a lot of these comments from Ed Martin's over the last 2 years or so. His views on abortion are, I think extreme actually puts it mildly.
Yeah, that's right. And Ed Martin is a name that you might not know, but this is someone who's going to wield significant influence over the party platform. That's basically the blueprint that the party puts out as their principles, that how Trump is going to govern, how what Republicans are going to run on. And he's one of 3 people selected to help craft it. And his position on abortion is really, it is about as extreme as you can get. He supports a national ban. He doesn't support exceptions for rape or incest. And he even has discussed the possibility of jailing women who get abortion. And this is all coming at a time when Republicans, abortion has really been such a losing issue for Republicans. We've seen Trump sort of try to moderate his rhetoric on abortion, but Martin has actually pushed back on that. He said that Trump isn't trying to water down the party's position on abortion, but some of those views that he supports on abortion, they are so extreme. He has said he does not even support abortion in the case of this 10-year-old Ohio girl who was raped. Take a listen to those comments.
This 10-year-old was brought up as an example of why abortion is necessary. Now, I have said over and over again that, you know, the examples that shouldn't be the rule, right? You can't let the exceptions be the rule, especially when you get engaged in a debate. And I refuse to do it.
I mean, that is really something, because I think we all remember that story. I know you also found some remarks. He talks about the possibility of jailing women, I should say, who've had abortions. I want to play that.
What do you do with the woman that has an abortion? I don't think we have a good answer yet. Some people say that they shouldn't be held liable in any way. Some people say they should have some kind of penalty, something on their record. I don't know. I mean, I certainly think that you're going to find a lot of people that step away from jail time because they're going to say, well, this is, but if you believe it's a baby, I do, then you have to do something to protect the baby.
So he doesn't quite have an answer, but it seems even if other people are opposed to it, he's not opposed to jail time.
Well, that's right. And Martin actually compared abortion later on in that radio show from his, that's where we found these clips, to a family that was intentionally starving a child to death. He said the state in that instance would step in, so we compared that to abortion. And he also argued sort of philosophically about jailing women who get abortion. He said you need to frame the argument, and he said if you accept the framing that pro-abortion advocates use, where they say it's about a baby, he says then you can't jail women. But if you use the framing or it's about a woman's choice, but he says if you use this framing that it's about a baby, then he says the discussion of punishment for a woman is something that can be discussed.
I know you reached out to the RNC. What did they tell you? What did they say about these views, and whether these views are actually making it into the party platform?
So the RNC told us that the platform committee has yet to convene, discuss what the language should be in the final document. That's a quote from their spokesperson. We did reach out to Martin several times. He didn't respond to us. And then, of course, Trump has said that he supports exceptions for rape, incest, and life of the mother, but these are the people that they're putting in the RNC to put the platform together.
Look, it's important, and it's important to hear this and to know who is in charge of that platform so that we can certainly see once we have that platform. Appreciate it as always. Thank you. Good to see you.